Argentina pretty much out.
Out to the left it goes.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. White. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
And the shot! They've scored!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already.
And it's Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's in plenty of space here.
Has a goal! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that?
Through when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to...
And Beckham!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
All the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Giroud!
Big relief, it just needed... And he's picked it up out wide.
In comes the... Now the finish!
No, not this time.
Well, the manager...
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Bellick hits one!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And he cuts out the supply. Perez. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending. He's taking this corner. He's got full. That's another chance. Goal! Arsenal! And to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really...
Giroud! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's being shifted off it. Beckham has it in a wide position. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rivaldo. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. And that could set him on his way. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now can he find a... It's Neymar! And it's in! And right on him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And there's the end of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It is! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A real chance that we can get through. Neymar. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the... Decent hit! It's in! What remarkable...
Players, courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Interesting ball. Perez. Lewandowski. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And here's Neymar. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
There's the shot! And smartly has another go! Goal! Arsenal! Into
right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal take the lead. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. White. Beckham. White clears it away. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Neymar. He's got space in the air. Big chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Who then?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That has been cut short. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. White. Musiala. Now it's Haaland. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. White gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi.
Great hit!
Musiala, and that's really well manoeuvred. Perez looking to run onto it. Pedri spots it and intercepts. Well, played right into his path. Well timed, excellent interception. Son Heung-min into the last 5 minutes. Musiala! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Can he finish?
And that is a little undercooked.
I think it's time for them to...
And now the hit!
Lacking in accuracy. Timber beams, albeit a little gingerly. And it's Neymar. Rice. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Neymar. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's got away. Plenty to aim at. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rice. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.